By a staggering vote, we are doing What is your favorite Christmas film? And by staggering vote, I mean that one person commented and asked if I could do it as the next episode, and we are. So, let's get into it, I guess. I don't know. I never knew what to do right there. Aside from that, let's begin. First film that I want to talk about is a classic and is completely worth your watch, and it is Holiday Inn. I've already talked about this film before, but it's still really good. And it's not necessarily a Christmas film because it goes over like 15 holidays inside of that film, but it goes over Christmas twice, so I'm throwing it in here because it's just an amazing film and I love it a lot. So, go check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll love it too. The next film on this list is going to be It Happened on Fifth Avenue. It is the greatest Christmas film that you have never heard of. If you have heard of it, I'm assuming that you've already seen it before, because most people have never heard of it unless they've watched it within the same day. Unless you're like right here and you've never seen it before, and you're only hearing of it right now. There. But yeah, it is about a hobo who goes and lives in this guy's, like, super rich guy's mansion, but he's got, like, a really big heart, and he gets into a little bit of trouble because his really big heart makes him keep on taking people into this other guy's mansion, and so they're all, like, trying to stay in there and hide for Christmas and do stuff, and it's really fun, adorable, and cute. I would highly suggest it. 10 out of 10 would suggest you watch this. As I said, it's the greatest Christmas film you've never seen. Next on the list is A Miracle on 34th Street. Not the weird 80s, 70s remake, which was almost like shot for shot the same thing, but the original one. The original Miracle on 34th Street. That is an amazing film. It's about Santa Claus getting put on trial at a courthouse, and then he's also trying to, like, bring this mother and daughter into the Christmas spirit because they aren't for it and all that stuff, and it sounds kind of dumb, but it's a lot better than what I'm describing it as, and it's considered one of the most classic and essential Christmas films. So again, you should totally check that one out. Second to last on this list is one that I might have higher on this list just because of the nostalgia factor, and that it's like almost like tradition for our family to watch it, and that is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I mean, seriously, that movie is like, it's like lightning in a bottle. I don't think something could remake the magic that is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. Like, if Disney tried making something like this nowadays, it would be so full of, like, garbage and stuff that you don't need and trying to push some agenda or whatever. But, like, in this instance right here, you have a, like, hand-animated film of 3 stories of love, giving, and of making things right and good. And it's like perfect the way it is. And if you know a little bit about short stories, you'll know that those 3 stories inside of it are actually based off of other short stories, the most notable one being Gift of the Magi, which is the one with Mickey and Minnie. But I love that film so much. And the last one on this list, because it is the greatest Christmas film and the greatest film of all time, just period, ever. It's a Wonderful Life! Yep, it's back here again, just like Holiday Inn was back here again, and I think maybe one of the other ones that I mentioned. But, again, it's an amazing film, and if you watch it, you start to realize that it's just a reverse Christmas Carol. So if you want to know a little bit about it before you go in, know that. It's a reverse Christmas Carol, and it's done really, really well. So, yeah, highly, highly suggested. Go watch it. Go watch all these. Like, seriously, go watch all of these. They're all really good. Okay, before we talk about your answers, I just want to also shout out Charlie Brown Christmas, because that was an amazing one, and I love it so much, but I totally forgot to write it in, and I just thought about it after the fact. So, there we go, Charlie Brown Christmas, honorable mention, yay. Now we're going to talk about your guys' answers. Last episode was, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? We had a few of you answer, like 4 or 5, something like that. Okay, first up is Hey It's Cade. He says, 2 words, no school. That's what he likes most about Christmas, which, I have to say, is basically the greatest gift that Christmas could give us. Laura Flores says, good word. Thanks. Which word? I said a lot of them. Cameron Restivo says, love the family time, the lights and parties, the cookies, receiving and giving presents, the sweaters, the 89-degree weather, everything. I don't know what there is to dislike. My favorite holiday is June 14th, Flag Day. Wait, that's also my birthday too. Wow, what a coincidence! Does that mean you own all the flags? And last is Sparkle Sprinkles. She says, I like everything about Christmas. It's amazing. Laterally the best holiday ever. Literally the best holiday ever, sorry. I just love the feeling of Christmas and, of course, the music. Smiley face. Oh, and can next question be favorite Christmas movie? Yes, it can. I actually like it whenever y'all suggest questions because I like to do one question of mine and then one question of y'all's, like swap it over and over again. But y'all never really suggest questions. Anyways, guys, that is it. I hope you have a very merry, very merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And if I can find the Santa hat we have, I will wear it in the next episode. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find it, so I don't have it, which is sad. Thank you. Goodbye. Not gonna lie, this episode feels really short, and I'm not sure why. Also, for anybody who... Ow! Dang it! That hurt!